The day starts at 8:34 a.m. As the first rays of dawn are breaking through the sky, it's time to rise. No time for snoozing. Cristiano Ronaldo wakes up at the exact same time every morning. Every minute counts. This is who he is, a man on a mission. He doesn't have time for leisure. His 5 children sleep soundly knowing their father will be with them later. For now, it's just him and the rising sun. With a deep breath, he begins his day. His morning routine is not for the faint of heart. But if you want to know what made Ronaldo one of the best players in the world, this is where it began. At 8:36 a.m., he steps out onto the balcony. What a view! Sprawling mansion with a lush green lawn. But Ronaldo isn't here for the scenery. He's here to greet the day. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, he knows his day will be filled with activity. But right now, it's just him and the quiet hum of the morning. A rare moment of solitude for a man who never stops moving. At 9:02 a.m., it's time to get to work. First, a trip to the gym. For Ronaldo, working out isn't just about physical fitness, it's about mental toughness. He doesn't hit the gym to bulk up or show off. He goes there to become stronger, faster, and smarter than his opponent. Every rep, every set, it's all about pushing himself to the limit. Even when he feels like giving up, he digs deeper, drawing strength from the fire in his belly. He's not just lifting weights, he's lifting his game to new heights. At 9:57 a.m., the workout is over, but the work is not. Time for some cardio, a few sprints, some bike work to keep those lungs in top shape. For Ronaldo, it's not enough to be strong. He needs to be swift, elusive, a force of nature on the field. To do that, his heart and lungs must be in top shape. So he pushes himself harder, running not just for the sake of it, but to hone his skills, to make himself better. At 10:30 a.m., it's time for a break. But don't be fooled. This is no time for rest. Ronaldo grabs a nutritious snack, fueling his body for the next phase of his day. It's not just about keeping his energy levels up. It's about making sure he's in peak condition to take on the day. At 11:01 a.m., it's back to the grind. More drills, more practice, more perfecting of his already impressive skills. For Ronaldo, practice isn't a chore, it's a passion. He loves the feel of the ball at his feet, the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of a perfect pass or shot. And he practices not to become complacent, but to keep improving. At 11:45 a.m., it's time for some tactical work, studying the game, learning new plays, reviewing past performances. For Ronaldo, it's not just about individual brilliance. It's about teamwork, strategy, understanding the game at a deeper level. He works with his coaches, his teammates, analyzing, discussing, planning. Because for Ronaldo, winning isn't a solo endeavor. It's a team effort. But wait, there's more. At 12:15 p.m., it's time for some media training. Answering questions, engaging with fans, keeping his public image in check. For Ronaldo, communication is a skill just like any other. He practices it, hones it, makes sure he's always ready for the next interview, the next press conference. Because for Ronaldo, being a star isn't just about what he does on the field, it's also about how he carries himself off it. And finally, at 12:45 p.m., it's time for lunch. But don't think for a second that this is any ordinary meal. Ronaldo eats with purpose, fueling his body for the rest of his day. He understands the importance of good nutrition, the role it plays in his performance, his recovery. So he eats clean, eats healthy, eats to win. The afternoon is just as packed. At 1:45 p.m., it's time for some rest and recovery. A bit of stretching, some massage, some hydrotherapy. For Ronaldo, recovery isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. He pushes his body to the limit every day, and he knows he must take care of it if he wants to keep performing at his best. But the work doesn't stop there. At 2:15 p.m., it's back to the field for some more practice, some more drills, some more perfecting. For Ronaldo, there's no such thing as too much practice. No such thing as overtraining. He practices until his muscles burn, until his lungs scream for air, until his will to win takes over any thought of quitting. And yet, despite the grueling schedule, at 3:45 p.m., it's time for a quick turnaround. Ronaldo takes a few minutes to recharge, to mentally prepare for the next phase of his day. For Ronaldo, it's not just about physical fitness, it's also about mental toughness. He practices focusing his mind, blocking out distractions, visualizing success. And at 4:15 p.m., it's time for some real action. Friendly match, a scrimmage, a chance to put all the practice to use. For Ronaldo, playing is where it all comes together. He puts on the team jersey, runs onto the field, feeling the rush of adrenaline, hearing the roar of the crowd, living for the moment. At 5:45 p.m., the match is over, but the day is not. Time for some more recovery work. Stretching, massage, maybe a bit of hydrotherapy. For Ronaldo, it's important to listen to his body, to give it the care it needs to recover properly. He knows that tomorrow he'll do it all again, so he takes this time to heal, to relax, to prepare. And as the sun begins its descent at 7:15 p.m., it's time for dinner. But don't mistake this for a casual meal. Ronaldo eats with the same focus, the same discipline, the same determination he brings to his training. For him, dinner is not just about sustenance. It's about refueling his body, readying it for the next day. At 8:15 p.m., it's time for some family time. After a long day of grueling workouts and intense matches, Ronaldo finally gets a chance to unwind, to relax, to be just Cristiano, the husband, the father. He might play football with his kids, watch a movie together, or just enjoy a quiet evening at home. For Ronaldo, family is important. They're his rock, his support system, the reason he pushes himself every day. At 9:15 p.m., it's time for bed. Another day done, another day closer to his dreams. As he lies down on his luxurious bed, he can't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. He's given it his all today. He's trained hard, played with passion, recovered properly. He's done everything he can to be the best version of himself. And tomorrow, he'll do it all again. Because for Ronaldo, it's not about reaching the top, it's about staying there. This is what his day looks like, a mix of intense training, unwavering focus, and quiet determination. But it's not just about the physical exertion. It's about the mental fortitude, the constant drive to be better, the unwavering commitment to excellence. It's this dedication that has made Ronaldo one of the greatest players of our time. So the next time you see him effortlessly dribble past defenders or send a ball flying into the net, remember it's the result of countless hours of work, the product of a daily routine that would test the limits of most people's endurance. Ronaldo doesn't just play football. He lives it, breathes it, sleeps it. His day-to-day routine is a testament to that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more updates. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Wish you all the best in your life journey, and hope you find inspiration in this video to achieve your goals. See you next time.